Hi, welcome to Steve Chats Wrestling, hashtag SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Subscribe right now, leave in the comments in the comment section, like and share the video as well. Giving you a little Raw preview for October the 10th in Oakland, California. It's in the Oracle Arena this evening for this edition of Monday Night Raw. Now, of course, perhaps the main talking point maybe going into the show would be Braun Strowman. He wants competition. He's demanded better competition. Who will be stepping up this evening? Now, there are rumours that eventually Samoa Joe will be making the call, although I don't expect that this evening. There were rumours it could have been Luke Harper, but of course he returned on the SmackDown brand at No Mercy last night. Now, we'll be coming to No Mercy's results and quick review very shortly indeed. But so we're interested to see who's going to make the call this evening. Will it be one of these attraction superstars like Mark Henry and The Big Show? I really hope not. I really can't think of anything more painful for Braun Strowman at the moment. But hopefully this is going to be a good thing to build Braun Strowman up a bit better. I hope they're going to give him someone that maybe he'll be able to work with quite well in the ring just to start off with. I'm expecting Braun Strowman to still come off quite strongly as well. So let's not give him all the slow competitors. Let's give him someone a bit quicker. I think Sin Cara was a good choice when they did that before. I think someone along that line is good. So it's not going to damage other superstars' credibility when Strowman goes over as well. Of course, other points that have been actually given to us via WWE is when will Charlotte get her rematch? Well, we know this now. It's going to be at Hell in a Cell. She's going to be challenging Sasha Banks for the WWE Women's Championship. The question is it going to be inside Hell in a Cell? I'm sure we'll get an indication where this is going to go this evening. I'm expecting a gimmick match to happen at Hell in a Cell between these two. Is the Kevin Owens show facing cancellation at the hands of Seth Rollins? That feud is clearly going to continue because they're going to be facing Hell in a Cell as well for the WWE Universal Championship. How will Roman Reigns and Rusev prepare for Hell in a Cell? Well, I imagine they'll be continuing the same sort of path of last week, actually not being able to be separated and fighting each other in some form of capacity. And expect as well Brian Kendrick to get his Cruiserweight title opportunity given to him at Hell in a Cell with TJ Perkins. Noam Dar was expected to make his WWE Raw debut this evening, so it'll be interesting to see where he fits in on Monday Night Raw. Will he be facing the Brian Kendrick? Only time will tell. So that's the Raw preview for you there. I'm not expecting anything special this evening, I'm not going to lie to you. At the moment, I kind of not got a good feeling about Raw. I mean, I expect maybe another squash match with Cesaro and Sheamus, or maybe they were given a bigger test as well, looking at the fact that they'll be facing perhaps the New Day at Hell in a Cell for the Tag Team Championships on the Raw side. But we'll have to see as that's going to develop. But looking at No Mercy, I think No Mercy was a pretty good show. I think there was two very good stand-up matches, two potential Match of the Year candidates even, dare I say it. I thought that Dolph Ziggler's win over The Miz for the Intercontinental title, this is how storylines should be played out in WWE. It was a big fan of how we got the payoff, and you can see the way that the fans were emotionally invested in this match. And as well, The Miz, even though he's lost the belt, has not lost credibility. He's going forward and still be the same area of the card, and I'm excited to see if there's anything more going to come from this. So I mean, WWE have actually got me hooked in 2016 on a Dolph Ziggler Miz feud. Who would have thought it, in a match when I even thought it was kind of irrelevant when they did this the last time in 2014 at SummerSlam. Actually 2 years later they've done an even better storyline, and for me, I'm actually intrigued to see where it goes next. As well, I've already mentioned Luke Harper, and of course Bray Wyatt picking up the victory over Randy Orton. The lights went out and the lights came back on again. Luke Harper revealing himself to be back, and he's with Bray Wyatt once again on the SmackDown roster. Didn't get himself involved in the match. This is why Bray Wyatt was able to get the clean victory with the Sister Abigail to actually get the pinfall. It's perhaps disappointing we didn't get Sister Abigail, but then I'm kind of a little bit skeptical who's going to play that role. I've got a funny feeling that WWE's going to mess it up along the way, so I'm kind of glad at the moment we got Luke Harper back. It's good to see him healthy. It's good to see that he'll be back in the ring. It'd be good to see where this will go from here. I think it's going to lead to one of these traditional Survivor Series matches, so be interesting to see where that is going forward. For me as well, I said the triple threat match had the candidate to be Match of the Year. It certainly didn't disappoint. AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose and John Cena. I am a little bit disappointed with the fact that they got the double tap out for AJ Styles to tap out. It makes him look slightly weak as a champion. I believe it was the calf crusher put on from Ambrose. It was his own move, AJ Styles, and of course it was the STF put on as well, and this led to a tap out for the same time. So the match was kind of seen as this couldn't be ended here, from the referee kind of waved off the decision because of course neither superstar can win the belt this way. AJ Styles then actually capitalizing, beating John Cena with steel chair shots after John Cena taking Dean Ambrose out of the equation. Now I suppose this is done because of the fact that maybe Ambrose and Cena are probably going to get separate title matches again when they come back. I'm expecting John Cena to win that 16th title against AJ Styles at WrestleMania next year at the moment. but I guess time will tell to see whether that happens or not. Elsewhere in the show, Kurt Hawkins, God, it was awful in the pre-show, but he's going to make his SmackDown in-ring debut this week. American Alpha and the Hype Bros picked up a victory against the Vaudevillains and the Ascension in the kickoff as well. Going on to the main show, a disastrous decision. Alexa Bliss, of course, wasn't facing Becky Lynch. She was not cleared to compete Becky Lynch, so she was given Naomi instead. Naomi won. This doesn't make any sense at all. I don't see what relevance this does. Alexa Bliss now doesn't seem creditable going even for this belt, so I mean, how can we take this match seriously when it actually happens now? I think Alexa Bliss should have got the victory, and I would have been satisfied if that had been the case, and I think the match was too long as well. Baron Corbin beat Jack Swagger, another sort of controversial decision the way it was done. The referee wasn't looking. We see a thumb to the eye, followed by the end of days, although it's the correct decision that Baron Corbin picked up the victory. Heath Slater and Rhino retained the tag team titles against the Usos. We see a gore done from Rhino doing the dirty work once again. A surprising decision. I thought the Usos would pick up the victory and actually would be challenging American Alpha with the belts. I think eventually we need to see this feud and we need to see that with the tag team titles, but maybe we're going to see maybe tag team turmoil or something at Survivor Series. I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see whether the tag team belts are used going forward from here. It could even be a triple threat elimination tag team match. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward here with these teams, because certainly the ultimate goal will be the American Alpha to be the tag team champions. So let's see where we get in that distance in the long-term journey of WWE's storytelling. And last but certainly not least, Nikki Bella picking up the victory against Carmella in a match. She wins with that TKO maneuver, which I can't remember at the moment what Nikki Bella's actually called that finishing move, but she picked up the victory. Carmella looked good in the match though, in places, but there was a couple of botched moments. But no, I think overall the pay-per-view was fairly satisfying. The pay-per-view for itself is worth for watching two matches, which of course is Dolph Ziggler beating The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship, and of course the triple threat match, the opener as well. Big surprise that one. AJ Styles retaining against John Cena and Dean Ambrose. But thank you for watching anyway. Do subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, like and share the video. I'll be keeping up to date with all the news throughout the week. Don't forget to check out now the latest podcast, SCW The Wrestling Podcast. Episode 34 is up now with Vincent Andrews, Mad Dog. He's involved with Cornish Pro Wrestling, a British pro wrestler, of course, as well, limited edition pro wrestling. So it'll be interesting for you guys to see that interview. It is on the channel right now, just about an hour long. As well as that, there's many other videos for you to keep up with, including Paige's suspension from the WWE with a wellness policy. She's now suspended for 60 days, so do check that out also. Any breaking news, I'll bring it to you in the week, but in the meantime, you've been watching Steve Chats Wrestling, hashtag SCW The Wrestling Channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, and leave any comments in the comments below. Take care.